Dave here. I'm with Stuart Ray. Stuart, how do you determine if you're enabling a client or actually ministering to the homeless?
Dave, I think that's a really good question. What I tell folks is that when you come to Guiding Light Mission, I want you to come and I want you to be present. And of course, we want you to come. We want you to pray with somebody, but we really want you to come listen. And just to come into Guiding Light and serve a meal, which of course is very important to us. But if you're just looking for a gold star that says, I showed up and I did it, therefore I'm a good person, you're really not moving anyone forward. You're really not ministering to anybody. So what you really need to do is spend time. You need to listen to the stories. You need to listen to their life journey. You need to share with them, what's happened in your life. And if any of us think for any point in time that we got through this by ourselves, we need to rethink it, because we've all had our ups and downs. We've all had mentors. We've all had people that we had to fall back on at some point in time. None of us get through this by ourselves. And so as far as I'm concerned, that if people show up and they're present and they really extract from an individual things like, what do you want to be when you grow up, and help them take down those particular barriers. Don't do the work for them, because we know from our own experience that the value of work is making the mistakes also. And that's how we build self-esteem. We build self-esteem through success, and we build self-esteem through failure. So don't do the work for them. Don't hand out a pass, don't hand out money, don't make the phone call. Encourage them to do that. Cheerlead for them. Be present, to be in the room when they call their wife to talk about front of the court. Show Christian love, show unconditional love. And, that's what we're asked to do also, is to show unconditional love towards individuals. But to show up and hand out stuff, and I know it happens, is going to be more enabling versus empowering. And I would like us to be more empowering, be present, listen, walk with, as I've said, be present.
How has your perspective of ministry changed since accepting this position?
Oh, gee, you have to be there. Lives are changed every day at Guiding Light, and I kind of showed up from an administrative standpoint and kind of said early on that I wasn't going to engage with too many of the individuals. I wasn't going to get too personally involved, and it didn't take too long before I was personally involved and crying. And I can be fairly critical of traditional church. I see much more faith transformation at Guiding Light, for example, than I see in my Sunday worship service. And so I have a tremendous respect for the work that individuals do, and for the volunteers that really commit themselves to all the ministries downtown. So I have a brand new deep respect for this.